Hey everyone, Tenikov here. Welcome back to some more Banished. We're back in the town of Kenilwood, tucked away up in the mountains. We've got our 50 population and we're aiming to chug right along. Last episode we acquired our sheep finally, so you know what? Let's get that production on the go as soon as possible. So, let's see, things to remember. We can now make warm coats, leather plus wool, I believe. That may take a second to kick in. I'm sure we've got 23 coats kicking around somewhere. But yeah, we've actually got more than that because they're tied up here in the trade house. And we'll actually end up pulling all of those off the market, which is fine by me. Iron tools, probably going to take a hit. I don't remember how many we traded. And firewood, looks like we already have recovered from that hit. Not a very big hit, to be honest. Let's see, what did we not trade? Anything else? Iron tools I could always throw back in, but it looks like we've already bounced back nicely. We've got so much iron stored up that it shouldn't be that big of a deal anyway. So, nothing to worry about in here, looks like. Our sheep farm, we bought 6. I'm not sure if they'll actually shear the sheep. Okay, yeah, so it looks like they do shear the sheep. That's very convenient. So we can go ahead and get that on the go. And you know what? I'm actually considering moving the farm over here, or actually even over... This is not a terrible area for it. And this isn't either. Just to get a slightly bigger pasture on the go. Like I said, I've never farmed before this, especially not livestock, so 9 animals is not... It's not a crazy high amount. We're probably going to run through those pretty quickly, and I would actually like to use mutton as a source of food. We still look like we're right on the edge of food crisis. In fact, how are we doing? Hunters max, fishers max, gatherers max. We could just be a little bit overextended, 82 people. You can see this graph, this trend is, it's not pretty, but it's not awful. Let's go ahead and kick the speed up and see if we can gain any insight as the season goes on. We are out of wool, is what he's complaining about. That's perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about because, at least according to this, we have some. Actually, let's check on our resource production. See if we do have wool kicking around somewhere. Yeah, somewhere. Not there. How are these guys doing? I realized that there's a lot of iron kind of cluttering up the landscape over here. As well as, I don't think the forester has completely kicked in with the saplings. Our log limit's only 500. At the risk of slight deforestation, we should probably up that somewhere. Next time we hit the cap, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell them not to cut here and up it by 1. We'll aim to get to 1,000 eventually. Actually, I'm probably going to forget. We'll see what happens. Gatherers here, still looking pretty powerful. That's about 1,200, a little bit more. Oh, a merchant. Sweet. What do you have for us? Mushroom roots and cherries. Cherries are cool. I would kind of like to experiment with some farming. Oh, I guess I can dismiss you. You're just food, right? We don't really need that. Let's see. I like the idea of expanding some housing over here, but we really do not need any more houses. We can take a look at our handy dandy tool. It's over here. Oh, well, that's cool. So the trader still oh, that's not the trader either. That's a forester walking a good ways. Hunter walks a good ways. Gatherer walks a good ways. Trader, okay. Trader lives there. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Those make sense. No one works there. That makes sense. Someone's living... Oh, a couple people are living there. Maybe we do need more housing. I'll let it be for right now. We have a bunch of kids, so... and we're nowhere near dropping below 50 people. We've got 49 adults. So if some people die off, that's sad. Don't get me wrong, but perfectly okay. I have closed the professions tab. Take a drink. Let's see. So, oh, that's herbalists. These guys are just cutting more again. That's fine. We might have it set so low for stockpile reasons. For example, this stockpile is completely full. It's tough to say. Do logs get stored here? Some logs get stored here. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine going up to around 750. Is 500? I think 500 might be the original max. To be honest, I do not remember it all. Food continues to be a problem. We don't have too many workers. But I would like to get some more fishing on the go. Where to put it? Maybe right here if we can fit it. Pretty close. Pretty close. We could put it there. I'm not really thrilled with that location. We could always put it further down here and make use of this bridge. Or is this enough space for another gatherers? Eesh. Eesh. Oof, slim pickings. I think this is just the limit of what the land can support. 3 gathering communities. Farming might be our next best option. Let's go ahead and get another pasture going. I'll just mirror the market right here. Which the market is 12 by 12, so that's... yeah, that's a pretty decent sized pasture right there. Then if we want hospitals and stuff, we can expand this direction, I'm sure. There's nothing wrong with that. Can't assign anything yet. Maybe we will split the herd, or actually just remove the herd, and then drag out this as large as it can get and as ridiculous as it would look. I guess we could get fairly bigger. That's 20, that almost fits. That might work, 12 by 20, somewhere in there. By 19. Yeah, we'll have to see. What's maxed? Is that... that's firewood that we're maxed on. So firewood has already bounced back from the hit that we took. I assume we traded 2,000 away. I can't quite recall, but we've got half of it designated to just sit here, waiting to be traded. And already we've recovered from getting rid of half of it. And food is actually a little bit baffling me. We will make that sheep. We will add a herdsman or herdswoman. Then empty this field so that we can redraw it. And here come the scuba sheep. That will probably be patched, I'd assume. No hurry, it doesn't really affect the gameplay. I certainly don't care. Don't work that field. We only need one herdsman, as we now tell them to dismantle that structure. I'd really rather... We've already infringed a little bit with the schoolhouse, but I'd really rather keep as much of this as well forested as possible. Wow, we've had a bevy of hunter deaths recently. I closed that? Wow. Take 2 drinks, maybe? I don't remember closing that at all. Alcohol on the to-do list. Our happiness isn't bad. It's just not great. In our health, I assume that if we can get some good mutton production, which we've already grown 2 since we got them. Aww. Look at them, they're tiny. It's kind of cool. Who's our lovely farmer? Tanessa. Excellent clothing, educated. Good to see. How are we doing? Can we see where we have warm coats? 10. Okay, so I assume our population is replacing them, at least at a normal rate. Not that bad. In fact, let's switch over to coal for a little while. Only 3 miners. You know what, let's take 2 people out of the stone quarry, because I don't think we... Well, I guess we do need stone. These look planned, not built. Indeed. And we are almost out. Okay. Let's just keep things as they were. As we get the stone, we'll upgrade the roads. These were dirt roads, so I wonder if they still get the efficiency from the dirt road after you plan them. And how much did I stone up over here? Okay, so I left this dirt. Perfectly fine. And this stone road hasn't been quite completed yet. Have we made it all the way to our other little outpost? Indeed we have. Very interesting. I don't really want to expand much further either. Although we could take advantage of resources. If we do, I'd like to maybe put a quarry or a mine or something way over here out of the way. I don't anticipate having a need for it because, again, we're only a few years away. In fact, I closed the professionals tab. Take another drink. Let's kick it up to times 10 speed just to work on that a little bit. And, oh, we've removed the pasture. Let's see about adding another one. As big as we can get it. 12 by 19, that is a big pasture. I'll take it. And then what we'll do is we'll add another herdsman, split the herd, and hopefully grow it here, and just have convenient access to the market here. This is not a very large, it's 12 by 12 I believe, the same size as the market. But hopefully it should help us out. Oh, another merchant. How much trading power do we have right now? 100 iron coats, that's 1,500. Chickens. Could deal with some chickens. They're pretty cheap as well. Corn seeds, I don't know that we can make corn alcohol. I'm really in love with you, Caitlin. Let's see. Apples, probably. Wheat, probably wouldn't be bad. Let's just put in a standing order for various seeds. Cabbage would be cool to have. Potato, also cool to have, especially if we could use it up here. Every visit, bring that back, and I will very seriously contemplate buying your chickens off of you. Where can we put a chicken coop? Oh. Oh. I like the fact that it's kind of far away from the town. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Is that actually the mine? I don't think that's the mine. Let's just do another 12 by 12 for now. And then we'll buy those chickens. Wait, what? Oh, that's just chicken. That's not actual chickens. Okay, cancel that. Cancel this. La la. Whoops, I feel dumb. You can get out of here. But come back soon with the seeds. Maybe we can start a farming community over here. They're going to be out of reach of the market. Storage barn. This would be the closest, I guess. Pretty far away. You're going to be sheep. What? Why would you prioritize the one that doesn't have any? That does not make sense to me. Oh, I can't split? Why can't I split? Are they not working it? Or what? I'm confused. What happened here? I feel like I should be able to split these two. Or maybe... Nope. Pasture is empty. Split, split, no. Split, okay. Does it have to be an even number? I wouldn't see why that would matter. Let's check the this. Resources? No. Farming. Food production. Pastures. Chicken's egg, sheep's wool. Cows are leather only when they're slaughtered. Before you can raise an animal, select an animal type. Huh. I feel like I should be able to do that. Go ahead and empty it and see if we can do it the other way. There should definitely be enough room. 9 of 14. I mean, I guess at least there'll be room for half of these guys. That's kind of bizarre. No? Huh. Very confused. I guess... No, I'm really confused as to what's going on there. I'll even let that person work there. That's fine by me. It's not going to matter too much to us anyway. Let's take a little tour of our town. Got this nice church. You know what? Let's clear some of these trees. Just for no real reason. Give us a little front, I guess. Market, yes, that's very nice. Town hall. We've got our boarding house, which is empty, which is good. Wow, 78. School is still not full. That's fine. It's actually what I prefer. Obviously, we haven't figured out how to reach our max efficiency with regards to wool production. We'll up the limit to 750, which is, I think, as far as I'm willing to push it. Food production is doing well. That much is true. In fact, we could actually use another stockpile over here to help with the... It's not deforestation, but it's a lot. I kind of like this little outpost out here. We've got the hunters and the foresters. And the hunters obviously, I guess, come through here. Oh, look. So this is stuff that gatherers could be taking advantage of, I suppose. Huh. Build a 16 by 16 pasture here. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, there's just that slight hill. How unfortunate. What do you have? Ooh. Oh, it's you again. Yay. Okay, apple, chestnut, wheat. Wow, that's a lot of trade. You are going to require... Oh my god. Everything that we have, pretty much. Firewood is renewable. Hide coats, this is a one-time hit right here. Oh, I ordered it. You know what? We'll take our chances. We'll buy whatever you happen to bring. I'm sorry for putting you through all that. But really, am I? Oh, there we go, split. Maybe it does have to be an even number. I'll just take it now. Scuba sheep. So, I like having this cleared, actually. It's nice to see the front of the church. Kind of cool. Feel like more houses here would be appropriate. If it comes to that. Mind you, we do need a hospital at some point. Let's see, town services. We still have yet to build a hospital. Which we very easily could do. I feel like I should almost make a crack about the irony of putting it right across from a church. Pray to get better or go to the hospital? Actually, we can put it here. That takes a lot of iron, actually. And then what we'll do with our extra space... How are we on... We still haven't quite gotten the wool production thing down. But we may build another pasture eventually, just depending on... Actually, right here is not a terrible idea. That's out of the radius. No, that's in the radius. Okay. Wow. The radius is nice. Iron we could put right there. Hopefully these people have reorganized their housing situations a little bit better. We've got so many houses right here and so few over here. Actually, we could also upgrade these to stone. We don't have any stone. We don't have any stone. Oh. Being sucked into the hospital. But what we could put right here is, I believe, another tailor. Right? Yeah, that fits. That'd go nicely there. Tavern. I do very much want a tavern. Close to the church is cool. I see nothing wrong with that. Actually, I don't know if we can put it there. We could probably put it somewhere just over here, though. Which isn't bad. Oops. Accidentally right-click. We could put it in place of the graveyard, which is also not a terrible idea. It's a little weird, maybe. Haunted Tavern. Oh, we could do that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a great place for it. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just reserve this area for farming. Whatever. Whatever comes. Of course, we have a large space here for, I believe, a max. What is the maximum size on a crop field? Oh, 15 by 15. Okay. That's much more manageable than I thought. Although I don't know if manageable is quite the right word. So pastures, well, I guess that makes sense that pastures would be bigger. But we could put a maximum size pasture. Actually, I do kind of like that. We would lose our chance to quarry that. And we would also spread out our sheep a little bit more. And we could have another pasture right there. I think, wow, 12 laborers. Let's, I guess, increase some builders. Throw some more people in the mine. Make that plural. Well, this is really a quarry. Yeah, we're doing alright. Don't want to max out herbalists. Although maybe I should. I don't know how many herbs we're going to need in here. We should be pretty set. How... We're only at 50% of the stone as well. That's quite exciting. You know, maybe we just had too many babies to split. I'd be kind of disappointed if it was just you had to have an odd number. Or an even number. That would not be cool. Herdsmen. We need 3 herdsmen? Wait, what? Oh. Okay. I'm down for that. So, I guess this one is small enough. What? I forgot the size on this one. Something like 19 by 12, 14 maybe? Somewhere in there is a number where you only need 1. Be interesting to see if there is an efficiency. I don't think they can breed any faster. Still 6 of them. These guys have already made it up to 9. Some compelling evidence that maybe I'm wrong. They've just now hit 7. Because they were both at... it was at 9. It was at 10, so they were both at 5. Chestnut seeds, pear seeds, ale. Chestnuts. I could buy some chestnuts. I won't use them right away, I don't think. And then we'll make up the difference with high coats. How many high coats is that? 7? Overpaying by 5 units. Well, actually... 49. Oh god, this is complicated. Make that 8. And then this becomes 497. Did I buy it? Wait. Oh, crap. I think I bought it. Okay, yeah, I bought it. I got chestnuts. I don't think you can make alcohol with chestnuts, so I'll hold off on them for now. It's just nice to know that we have got... Oh, wow, we have so much coal already. Let us... How many tools? 50 tools? Yeah, let's switch to steel tools for a little while. We have a tool shortage, even though we've got plenty. You guys can go back to mining iron. Not that we really need it. Oh. Physician. Yes. Ooh. We're dangerously close to having someone on all the jobs. Exciting. You've got, well, I think, well, why are we running short on tools? Oh, you know what? I just sold all the tools, and now they're going to be carting them here again. That's what I was talking about before with the we should probably watch it, but I think I'm going to leave 50 iron tools just to try to suck them out of here since we're going to be dealing in steel tools now. At least for a while. I have no plans on using coal, so that should translate to at least 215 steel tools, correct? I wouldn't see why it wouldn't. Wow, we have so many people. Our children have dropped off dramatically, however. We may have to expand just in the interest of keeping a baby boom away. Or, not a baby boom away, but keeping a crunch from happening and crippling us. Okay, that's disappointing. I like most of those routes. That's a little disappointing. I wish they'd live across. Not that bad, though, overall. Really not that bad. Yeah, everything looks to be pretty smart on the whole. I'm okay with 1 or 2 people taking a long walk. Oh no, I think they're going the other way. No big deal. We are rolling in everything at the moment. 47 coats out of 50. And we are... Oh wow, we still have 96 hide coats. So I might actually want to start putting in small numbers of warm coats. Warm coats are extremely valuable. If I could get to 100 without breaking my economy, I think I could buy purchased goods. Got a couple more. It's nice to see warm coats making it over here. That's quite cool. No, this. What do we have? 1,000 medicine, 30 leather. Ooh, another trader. Potatoes. Now, if I could make some... Oh, it's you again. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, you know what? I don't know... Wow, I actually have a lot of firewood. I don't know that I can make up the value here. Actually, you know what's going to probably happen. 497, 49, and 120 units for... Oops. Terrible math. 8. There we go. I will take potato seeds. Come back with some cabbage or something. We are at 9 of 14 and 9 of 9. So we should be killing... Excuse me. Culling. Do we have mutton? Mutton? Quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. We're actually approaching our food limit. No, our food limit's 10,000. We're approaching our food limit before I decided to start expanding. Cautionary tale. Please remember. Lesson learned. That we don't need to expand so much. We should really just be happy. We're about 5 years in with 50 plus people. Potatoes. Potatoes. He remembered his lesson immediately before he decided to start building. Wow. So they're a lot larger over here. You know what? I'm going to pause and see what the maximum... Oh, I can get two 15 by 15s. And then I assume that I can fit another one here. Let's just, Where's 7? It should be even on both sides. Oh, wait. What's the smallest crop field? You can have 4 by 4 crop fields. That's a little ridiculous. Ooh, quite attractive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Nice. So that's centered. So I'll go ahead and plan these out. Actually. So we can... Oh, crap. 8. Right there. So that should be just 3 crop fields. We can maybe put some houses over here. Look at the coal just looks like a lump of crap. That's nice. And our quarry, apparently we're only halfway done with it, but we look like we're I don't know, that looks like the bottom to me. We'll get a nice boost to some iron, I suppose. Easy pickups. Put a couple houses over here maybe. Hopefully cut down on some of these long walks. I'm actually curious to see how many farmers it recommends. Oh, can I already see that? No, I can't. It's going to recommend me some number of farmers. I'm not at all sure how many. And I should go ahead and road all that up. I can probably put a storage barn dedicated to them. Just for convenient. Well, it's not convenient for anyone but them, but you get the point. It's convenient. We will surround them just to prevent any access issues that may arise. I want to make sure. How am I doing that? Okay. Make sure that I don't build anything too... Oh. So that's interesting. You know what? That doesn't even need a road. Stop planning all those. I'm not going to build anything right there. So, it recommends 4 farmers. Wow. Could probably get away with a couple houses. Let's see where the storage barns can fit. Oh. Yikes. That's not bad. Ooh, another trader. I mean, this will be food production, but will it be worth it? I mean, we're currently feeding a few people extra. Peppers? No, I'm not interested in peppers. We only have 1 iron tool, so I think we're done with iron tool. Hide coats I know we're done with. I know they're a one-time injection as well, so as much as we can take the hit with firewood, I'd like to. Just for convenience sake. We know we've always got a couple, almost a couple thousand kicking around. 12 of 14, 10 of 9, so someone's about to be culled in the gentlest, most appropriate way possible. We didn't even have to watch it happen. Okay, so we've got some crop fields. Let's see. We could grow chestnuts. Oh. Oh, orchard. Whoops. How big's an orchard? 15 by 15 also. I could put an orchard right there. I like the idea of 3 crops. But that's quite arbitrary. This really probably should be an orchard. Oh, you know what? This is a spot. Oh, nomads. Yeah. You guys can go ahead and find your own place somewhere else. We're quite happy here at the moment. Although that's an interesting thing to remember. Nomads could save our butts if we do get into a particularly bad crunch anytime soon. So let's see. Here's the well. Let's just look to put some sort of a buffer. Oh, that's right. We'll just look to put a buffer in there. Maybe... Oh! That's not a terrible idea. How far does the market reach? Oh, crap. Well, houses... We could fit a couple, I guess. Yeah, we could fit 1 or 2. So, chestnuts could grow there. Alright. Let's see. Oh, and how many workers? 3? Let's go ahead and get that working. So we need 12 workers over here in all. Let's do potatoes. Wait, what? We already have farmers? Am I missing something? Oh, farmers counts as both. Okay. Don't split. Work at max efficiency. starting to think that should just be the chestnuts. I'm questioning the efficiency. Can I fit a storage barn over here? I bet I can. That would just be too convenient. Even that. But this will be fine. Do it right there. Get us a nice place to bring the sheep. Nice place to bring all the crops. Almost within the range of the market, so I don't know if that has any bearing on anything. And then as far as houses go, I can fit. I really should be building in stone. That is road. I told you to get rid of that. Oh, I see more over here. All of this right here. Get rid of it. That's good news. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, we had a bunch of people die. What happened? Venesco, Vestavon, Vester, and Canissa. Wow. Quite the spree. And just like that, we're... Okay, 78. Kind of where we started this episode, huh? Well, we're looking significantly more diverse, I guess. I wonder how far they do walk to the market. It would be really inconvenient to have a bunch of poor health people walking to this storage barn for food when the market is not that much further. I'm sure they're smart enough to walk to the market if it's literally 7 this way and 6 this way. Or 6 this way, half a baker's dozen the other. Let's see what kind of seeds we can not afford to buy. Oh crap, can we actually not afford? I think we'll be okay. Caitlin. Peaches, not so thrilled with them. That's okay, thanks. Potato, oh, it's winter. Oh, right. We're in a harsh climate. Farming may have just been a poor idea from the get-go. Let's see, how many houses could we fit here? 1, 2, 3. With a couple spaces left over. We could always fit these weird outliers in. That's definitely 1. Ooh, that's a close 2. Not 2 that I particularly hate. And then we could just have a huge row right here. It's not that awful. We could even connect this by road, not that anyone would ever need to travel in that direction. Oh, what's our encroachment status? Yeah, we got space. We got some space. We're never going to reach back here. Oh, stone. We're never going to reach back here except to maybe grab these resources, but, you know. Actually, can I fit a quarry back there? Yeah. Well, we might do that. no promises. But, and we could do that, tunnel straight under the mountain. That'd be kind of cool. Probably use a lot of our yield getting there. What are the supplies? We need 40 stones, so that's kind of a danger. You could screw yourself into not having the resources necessary to actually build a quarry to get more resources. I mean, we've always got the firewood to trade for stone if worse came to worse, but I mean, you need stone to build a trading depot, so you could potentially screw yourself. Let's go ahead and upgrade these houses. It's gonna really upset the balance while these people move into a boarding house on the other side of freaking town. Ooh, nice little orchard going here. Curious to see what their production is, because we are in a bit of rough shape, to be honest. 6 of 12, 1 of 12, 8 of 15. That should kick up 1, 5. Taylor? Taylor's 1 of 1. I noticed the laborers was at 0, so I'm trying to see if... What just happened? How do we get a laborer back? Vendor. It might be time to increase our vendor count as well. Let's see. 80% full. 99% full. It's all this food. What a terrible problem to have. We could feasibly build another market. These guys are out of range, right? Yeah, they're out of range. We could very feasibly do that. And have it just cater to these people. It's not the greatest idea in the world. In fact, it doesn't even quite reach them. But it might possibly cut down on some of our load. I'm not in love with the idea, but I don't hate it. We'll put that one in our back pocket. Save it for later. Are we already harvesting potatoes? That's amazing. We're gonna hit our food limit. We don't need those at all. We don't need these at all. In fact, I'm considering moving that, because this is way more than we need. It's good. Right? Planning for too much food is always better than not having enough food. Don't have a bunch of wool kicking around. You know what? I'm going to start collecting some warm coats. Warm coats. Let's go with 50. It's going to be all of them, but they'll build up fast, and then I can add another 50 or so. Yeah, we're at our limit. We'll be fine. 8 leather to 5 wool. Is that for 1, or is it 1 and 1? Wow. Early winter. And we still haven't finished our harvesting. But it's 37 degrees. Ah, here comes another trader. Let's see what seeds we get this time. Oh, right. Can we... I guess we have to build a tavern first. Sure, we can do that. Cattle. Now, there's an interesting thought. We don't really need the meat. Go ahead and dismiss it for now. Just because if I did invest in cattle, I'd really like to be able to kill the space with it. Make maximum use of it. Yeah, in fact, we don't need chestnuts, I don't believe. Wow. Kick the crap out of building this tavern. Oh, is that's cool. Is it like a little overlook that hangs over the path? It is. And is this the stairs? Boxes? Hey, it comes with some ale. Nice. So cool. Oh, builder. What achievement is that? Builder. Town that has one of every possible... Well, I never thought that this would be the town to start that, but okay. Ooh, 2,000 fuel, 2,000 wood, 500 stone, 500 iron, 200 tools, 200 coats, 30,000. Okay, except for the 30,000 food, we could actually accomplish that. Let's get things going here again. And ale, apple berries, oh, cherry ale. Oh, that sounds delicious. That's what we're gonna go for. Ah, too bad. Berries. Wheat. Good to see that that's at least on there. Okay. I'm gonna assign a brewer just to make that go away, even though he can't do anything. So, yeah, I'm gonna move this for sure. This, let's see, this field can go away. Oh, that's resources. This field can go away, right? Oh, wow, okay. And in place of it, apple orchard, or cherry orchard. 7. Like that. There we go. 15. 15. Okay, there we go. Chestnuts. Yeah. I'm gonna need those TPS reports. Potatoes, cabbage, maybe? I don't know. I think cabbage would be an appropriate choice. Another marketplace probably would help because the storage capacity issue is an issue. Wow, that is pretty confident. Okay, let's unpause. We don't have anything. Oh, we have way too many farmers, correct? Oh, I told them to cut. I didn't tell them to do. Okay. Do away with this field. I didn't really need to do that. To be honest, they were probably doing just fine. But since I'm maxed on food, I don't know, I'd like to make sure that my diversity was kept up. Although I guess chestnuts are by definition. You know what? We'll just do that until we get cherries. Might want to wait just a second, just in case. We're also nearing time for the episode. Let's see what this trader has to offer. Chickens! 8 of them for 400. I would really like chickens. Go ahead and dismiss you for now, though. I just don't know where to put them. Oh, we've split. Okay, farmers. Let's get back up to maximum efficiency and hurry because we need these to be built. Oh, we started upgrading houses, didn't we? Let's finish that off. You know what? Live a little dangerously. Do 2 at once. We've got the material. We've got plenty of. Eesh. I want to save 1 just in case. Theoretically, we've got plenty of resources to go around. Oh, we're capped out on iron? Fantastic. Make it 500 and then we'll switch back to coal. Just because, man, we're rocking the steel tools now. How do you like that? 33, that's excellent. I never thought that we'd be in that kind of position. This is a fantastic seed. Let us not take that for granted. Yeah, you don't have anything. Oh, you didn't produce anything. You look cool, though, so there's that. And you're in a good location. The trader has to pass you. And you're on the opposite side of the church, so no teetotaling here. Right? What does that mean? Perfect opportunity for it. Just walk across the river. I don't know. We'll see. Potatoes. Chestnuts. Cabbage, wheat, something. Cherries eventually. Chestnuts are cool. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I'm not even finished building. Let's just be super dangerous. Everyone live here. Oh my god, we've got so much space in there. Nomads. Yeah. No nomads. What? Early summer. Oh, I missed that message by a little bit. Oops. We have 44 families and 24 homes. Awkward. But that's all good. And we're capped out on food. capped out on food with some nice warm coats, plenty of firewood, chestnuts to roast. I think this is a pretty good time to cut this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.